I'm glad them captions is there.
Okay. Lord, help us.
It's gonna get better. It's
That's
gonna
some
be.
ish
It
for
can
real.
only get better. For real,
Oh
for
my
real.
God.
That ISH for real.
Okay, so yeah,
As
yeah.
you so as Lady Leah stated, which was a great point. She stated that a lot of times the men like to see a cat fight, and I said, even the husbands.
Yeah.
Then if that be the case, if a husband like to see a good cat fight or whatever, then I'm surely not fighting. I don't have to fight over my husband. He belongs to me. Why should I fight? You can have him at that point.
What if he don't break the fight up?
It won't be a fight. I'm telling you, it will not be a fight.
So you gonna walk off when she trying to, you gonna walk off?
No, okay, so if if this person
Y'all
is
see- well,
bold
like y'all
enough,
so bold. Oh,
hold
they
on.
bold enough.
If this woman is bold enough
They bold
to
enough.
come towards me and I say you can have
She
him,
all
if I
in-
tell her you can have him and I walk off,
she still gonna
at that
want
point
her.
at that point she's gonna get exactly what she deserves, and I'm gonna give it to her real good, real good, and I'm not gonna even play with it.
Oh.
I'm gonna do stumping and everything. Cause see, at that point, you started it. Cause I said you can have him, and I walked off. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight her. I don't want to fight none of y'all. Bye. Y'all can have each other.
So you gonna do like a Jerry Springer?
Oh, honey, I ain't got to do no Jerry Springer, baby. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to do no Jerry Springer.
I know his show is gone, but is he still alive?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, yeah, he dead. He's dead.
he dead.
I mean, he's unalive.
Unalive.
My bad. I
Yeah.
forgot we had to change words and everything.
That's
So
all.
he's unalive.
Okay.
But the whole thing is, I'm not gonna waste my time fighting with another woman over my husband.
Right.
At that point, you're not even worth it. You're not worth the the air I breathe. You're not. And I'm going to move on and gracefully bow out
Yeah.
without an argument.
Without an argument, yeah.
Right.
Like you said, I mean, if the woman can get your married husband, then like you said, she can have him because first of all, he didn't put forth to fight for the marriage.
Okay.
Secondly, he's indulging in what she's entertaining him.
Okay.
Thirdly, it's just like, okay, it is what it is. So there's some questions, I believe, in the marriage.
Right, especially if she at my house.
And she at your house.
Right. Because that would be the thirdly.
At your house?
Right, because I ain't going to look for him. I'm not finna look for a cheater. If it comes to my house, I mean, unless okay, if I'm suspecting something,
Okay.
right?
Right.
I guess, I don't know. I guess I would so I can have proof. I wouldn't say nothing. I'll be quiet about it. I've done that before. Hey, I was real quiet about it. See, I'm going to tell you my ish. I'm going to tell you my ish. So I was real quiet about it. I had a husband before this husband, and I was very quiet about it. And he'd be, I'm about to leave, baby. I'll see you. Okay, baby. Mwah, bye. And I got my friend's car, and I did a little checking.
Okay.
Did a little digging.
Okay.
When I came across what I had dug up, he was caught.
Wow. Okay.
And I said, hey, no, it was like a high speed chase, baby. We was doing some high speed chasing. And we could have had an accident. The young lady was in the car with him, and he was in there too. And so what happened was when we finally, he didn't know how I could drive as good as I could drive.
Okay.
I mean, I was doing donuts and everything, baby. I had the whole kit going. And after I did the donuts and did my circle around and parked and called him where he couldn't get away, she jumps out the car and she runs. Tell her, go ahead, run.
So
Because this ain't got nothing to do with you. So if you want to run, go ahead. It was a high speed chase.
Really?
Oh yeah. I just something led me there. Like
Okay. You had that discernment.
I had that discerning spirit going on. And I went to the exact place that I had seen him. It's like I was meant to be there.
Hey, Mariah.
I was meant to catch him.
Okay.
And I caught him.
And so what did he do?
She jumped out the car and he kept saying, baby, please.
Mm.
Now, at that time, I was young.
Yeah.
You know, I broke windows.
Yep.
I did the whole kid. I didn't do anything to her for what? She has nothing to do with this. Long as she didn't say anything, she did what she was supposed to do, ran off. I was totally good with that. Just run off, go about your business, and we good.
Okay.
But after all was said and done, I said, hey, she can have you. The broad had the nerve to call me. How she got my number, I don't know. But when she called me, I said, girl, you can have him. You don't have to call me. We didn't have to. I just wanted to tell you I was sorry. No, you ain't got to tell me you sorry.
That's just too much.
You can have him. When he realized that, hey, she just going to give me away. He got upset because I was giving him away. But you know what? I needed to give him away because you did not honor that marriage. You did not have enough respect for me to not be with some other woman. So, hey, it is what it is. I move on. Yeah. But don't get me wrong. I mean, we tried to make it work. Right. That's how I know I can't do that. I know I cannot stay in that if a person do that to me, because I tried to make it work and it just couldn't. It wouldn't. I just couldn't do it. So I know if that ever happens to me ever again, it's over. Yeah. I'm walking away.
But yeah, I mean, you sort of wonder. I mean, we talking about married couple because that's the question, you know.
Right.
But why do women and vice versa? Why do
that's
men
true.
as well? They know that they're married. Why even attempt to try and get with the spouse?
Right.
You know, I mean, that part I don't get. I really don't get it, because I mean, there are a lot of guys that would still try and get to me, and they know I'm married. They see the ring, but that don't mean nothing no more.
It's like the hunt.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, same with women. I'm gonna see. It's like I'm gonna see if I can get this man from her or whatever. Because once they get them, they done. They don't even want to. If that happens and they get them,
some are married.
Yeah,
too. You see what I'm saying?
Because that husband might have been cheating, and so they want to do it too.
Maybe it's in their blood.
Yeah, that could be
and
it too.
Maybe the wife know, and she don't care. She just want to stay with that man because he got a title. She don't care what he doing.
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta skit I got a clip for that one.
Right.
I couldn't even get it out. I got a clip for that one.
Right.
I sure do.
That's a whole nother talk show, ain't it?
Yes, it is. But I got a clip for the third part. For part 3.
But I don't know. I mean, like you said, in our younger years. I can say I'm at fault on one time.
Right, right.
My issue a little bit because, young and trying to entertain and
right.
But I'm thinking it's all innocent and stuff.
Right.
So
click on Facebook for me.
And,
right.
So you're like, okay, but see, with me, I'm like, do your wife know? How's your wife? See, that's the key. How's your wife? Which I probably shouldn't even answer that.
Right.
Or even entertain that. I should have just wiped it out, deleted it, and
right.
blocked.
Right. And
instead
forget it.
Forget it. So you learn as you go, and that's how that goes. So.
Well, I mean, I'm just like, I guess to me, my own personal thing is that I don't have time for foolishness.
Right.
In fact, I'm too old for foolishness. So, if that's something that you want to do and that's something that you're on, whether the woman was after you or not, Now, if the woman after you and you're telling her, hey, I'm married, and she's persistent, then bring it to mama, and mama gonna take care of it. Right. That's how I feel about that one.
Okay, so Mariah said did she know you were married?
Yeah, she knew. She knew because she called me.
Okay, and the second question,
how she got my number? She must have went in his phone.
Then she said, I asked that thinking maybe that was the reason she was trying to apologize. So I see what she's saying. So
right.
Some men will go along and say they ain't married or act like they not married.
That's true.
You know, so I get what Mariah's saying. You know what I'm saying? So because you got a lot of guys that's married, but that woman thinking they single.
Right.
So that's what she's asking. So was it maybe that the reason she was trying to apologize?
Well, I think so
I think I hit it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly.
I think that she knew that we were married. I think she felt bad about it. Maybe she found out after a certain point, but still continued in the relationship.
And that's a good point because I hate to say it, most men play that game.
Yeah.
Married men too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because maybe she didn't know. And maybe she was. I mean, because that's sort of weird because I ain't calling no other woman apologizing for nothing. You know, but like she said, it might be a whole different situation that we don't know what has been happening behind the scenes because he could be playing, yeah, I ain't. You know, then she find out like, what? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I keep saying, do we blame the woman or do we blame the man?
No, honey, totally blame the man. I'm not blaming no woman for his actions.
That know you're married. But
yeah.
The thing is,
I would blame
that man or you blame that woman that's playing the field as well.
Well, I'm gonna blame the only way I would blame a woman if it was a friend. If it was my friend and my friend did that to me. Then at that point I'm blaming both. Him and her. But if it's somebody I don't know and he's messing around with this person, whether, because the people are going to do what you allow them to do, right? They're going to get away with whatever you allow them to get away with. So I don't have time or the energy or want to fight over no man. So I don't have time to be getting mad at her because she's getting whatever he's allowing her to get.
Right. So it's almost like two sides of a story.
Yeah.
But then you would know that, I mean, with me, you would know a story.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can tell know a story. When your guy is
doing something. Right. I had a feeling he was doing something. Yeah. And I ended up driving right there to where he was at. He was just so happy. It was 5 o'clock in the morning too. 4 o'clock in the morning. He hadn't came home.
Right.
And I got in my car I got my friend's car because we switched cars after he had left. Okay. I said, okay, bring me your car. And she jumped in. She took mine. Okay. And then when I woke up and I seen what time it was, something woke me up. It was God. I'll say it was God. God woke me up out my sleep. And because I had, how you pray, you say, okay, something's going on. I can feel it, Lord. Just reveal it to me so I can move on.
Right.
And that's what happened. He revealed it to me. I woke up in the middle of the night. It was late. I looked at the clock. Oh, what time it is? And so said, get in the car. I got in the car, drive this way. I drove this way. And as soon as I hit that corner to drive the way that I was told to drive, he was coming down the street.
Yeah.
It was like a T.
She said the first blame should be on your husband.
Yep.
Vice versa. If the wife playing that game too, the first blame should be on the wife, not on the guy.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
exactly.
That's how the enemy also just distracts us because we looking at the wrong problem.
Oh yeah, we always looking at that.
But we got it. It's in house.
Yes, it is. It starts there.
I don't care. Ain't nothing going right. You still do not have the reason or the what's the word to entertain.
No, you don't.
You don't have the right.
No, you
That's
don't.
the word. You don't have the right. You know, because every marriage is bumpy. Every marriage have
Yep.
problems. Every
Every.
marriage want to say I quit. Every marriage want
Every.
to say I'm going to leave you for a few days.
Every.
Every marriage have their problems.
Yes, they
So
do.
what you going to do? You go sit there and have a pity party
Mm-hmm.
and say entertain, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the greener grass on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to say, okay, let's communicate. Let's get this together,
Mm-hmm.
and let's because we're in it to win it.
So I mean, is it worth the fight though? Is it worth fighting? Is it worth to fight back? You know, I want to acknowledge some people that I see here. I seen Diane Woods. I seen Latasha on here. I want to say hi. And my comments keeps hiding. We don't know why, but it's okay. It's gonna be better when we come back the next show. For some reason, it keeps hiding. I wish my engineer would just hold on to it and let us see it. Just hold on to the iPad so we can keep seeing who's talking and scrolling up for us, because for some reason it's not working out for us. But we want to just say hi and we thank you so much. So much.
Yeah. So Mariah said every marriage is rocky. Every marriage is rocky.
Yeah, it is.
And then you even have to have people that's trying to come in. A marriage is just rocky, period. I was just telling my coworker that.
Mm-hmm.
She was just saying this and that and that. And I always say, you know, what helps me and my husband is that sometimes we just have to reset.
Yeah.
You know, and then sometimes there's misunderstandings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Just like we had a misunderstanding the first of the year. I told you about it.
Right. That
Still,
was funny.
I told him how I felt, but still he didn't acknowledge it.
Right.
So I'm like, dang, what's up? You know,
right.
So you know what I said? You know, forget it.
Mm.
Let me just move on, you know, or move forward.
Right.
Some things you can't move on.
Right.
You know, it's a difference between moving on and moving forward.
Yeah, it is. Maybe he felt that he didn't do anything wrong, and that might be, and that could be the reason why he can't acknowledge it.
But still, if it's something that has hurt me or I felt some type of way,
right?
I believe,
well, at least apologize for however it make you feel. Is that what you want?
Well, not the apology. He ain't got to do the apology, but at least acknowledge and say, okay, you know, let's talk about how you feeling, and let me tell you. I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong, or just tell me
so
something.
That we can fix it.
Don't just look at it and move on.
Right.
That's inconsiderate.
That's Lady Leah telling her ish that is inconsiderate. Stop it.
Well, like you said, maybe he didn't think, but still, there should be a place where we should come together and talk about it.
Right.
Even if
that's true.
Like you said, felt like it was okay. And,
right.
You know, because
so that's what you.
I mean, I know we can be there. We can be
right.
like that.
Right, but I know. Okay, so we set the tone in our home.
Right.
The women set the tone in the home. So
is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Okay. Y'all believe that the woman sets the tone in the house?
Please comment on that. Because we always have a disagreement about that.
Because the man set the tone too in the house.
But we can't always, men, some of them can be immature. Even at 50, even at 60, even at 70. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not saying that all men are like that, but for the most part, they can be immature, and we have to put our big panties on, our big drawers.
That's true.
And suck it up and change the tone. With a honey, baby, sweetie, sugar.
That's what I'm saying.
Or whatever the love language is that you use. You know what I'm saying? To get him to understand that I'm feeling some kind of way and I need you to acknowledge it. Even if you have to
consider it to me, right?
Right, but hold on.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to take it a step further so that you can explain yourself well, so it won't be a big old fuss, fight, argument. You might say, you know what, babe? Let's go out to lunch. Let's sit down. I'll treat you out to lunch. Because this is at this point you're putting on your big panties. And you're going to take them out to lunch, dinner, whatever.
Right. I hear what you're saying. Oh, well, okay.
Or even if you got to go in the bedroom with the little mood thing. You know, rub. Let me give you a massage, and while you're doing it,
What?
you can discuss it. Like, babe, the thing is, I really felt this way about
you
that.
giving him a massage and doing everything like that, he gonna say whatever, cause he.
But I mean, at that point doesn't matter. At least
Yeah.
you're showing him. At least you're showing him in love.
Love ain't got nothing to do with it.
A love got a lot to do with it. Yes, it do. Because sometimes, I mean, for men, because they are more. We're emotional,
I know.
and they are not.
Of course.
So sometimes we have to take our emotion out to smooth it over.
Okay, let's see what Mariah's saying. That's how my husband and I operate. Don't dismiss my thoughts and feelings and not act like they don't exist because they do. Right. So I tell my husband the same thing. See, that's what I'm talking about. Then she said it's all about tone and delivery.
Yes.
Okay, yep, you're right. Tone and delivery. So let me think.
It means a lot.
My tone was.
Right.
My tone was good.
How you know?
My tone was good.
Your tone might have been good to you.
Delivery may have been a little because I wanted to be with him at that time.
Okay.
I get it.
See, that's what I'm saying. That
but I mean.
But that was the way to express that. That's why I said you could have massaged them, baby. I just wanted to be with you, or take them out to dinner, Because sometimes you can't be stubborn either.
I had just an hour with him.
I know, but what I'm saying is the next time that happens, if he won't let that happen because you showed him how you felt about it. And you also, in showing him how you felt about it, you showed him in such a loving way that he might be add some stuff to it. Not only go with you to wherever you wanted to go on that day, maybe add a little sweet to it. Add something to the pot on top of that. Because she was so sweet about the last time, and she really was sweet to me when she explained to me how she felt. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman sets the tone in their home. Right? So as far as a man cheating, sometimes a man try to use different reasonings for doing it. Right?
Okay, that's a whole different page. Okay.
A different reason for why he allowed this woman to come after him.
Okay.
Without stopping her. Or why he went after that woman.
No, but she after him.
She's after him. Why he allowed it to happen?
Right. So Trevor question was, why do married women or why do women chase after married men? That was the question, right?
Right.
Okay. So why?
But we just mixed it up a little bit by saying, even if it happens, why would we even care?
Right. Because like you said, if that person can get them, they can have them.
Exactly. I'm still saying
you ain't
that.
Fighting for that marriage, girl.
Oh no, it's over. I'm not fighting for that. I don't have time to be fighting for that.
Even if you've been married for 20 years.
I don't care if it was 30. It could be 50. It could be 60. I'm not chasing after you because I'm beautiful. I'm a queen, and I don't have to do that.
Okay.
I can move on.
Because
at that point it's a lot of regrets, because when that husband did that to me, he regretted it.
Well, yeah.
Because I moved on and got married.
But some women stick with it. I mean, I think every woman, God has built every woman different.
That's true.
For me, I probably couldn't take that, and that's it for me. But there are women that will stick it to the end.
Yep, and God bless their ministry.
And ain't nothing wrong with, like, hey,
do whatever you feel good. Yep,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I say. For me, I can't.
Right.
I'm gonna move forward because I did try that before. I did try it, and it just didn't work for me. So I know that if that ever happens again, I know I'm moving forward. I'm not gonna, stay with that person because I know that mentally, I couldn't do it. Yeah. But I do have a question for those of you who are still watching. The question is, we did. So the question is, why do women, or in your opinion, why do you think women come after married men? I would love to hear the
Yeah, 'cause
comments
it's a
on that
lot
so
of
that we can
men out
discuss
there.
it, especially on part 3.
Okay. And ask that question again.
Yes. So I'm going to ask that question, and we would love to see it in the comments. We would love to hear from you guys. We want to know, why do some of you think a woman comes after a married man? And
And ask them vice versa.
yeah, and vice versa.
Why
Why do men come after married women? And why do a married man or a married woman come after a married man and a married woman?
Yeah, you asked that. That was it.
Yeah, no, the first one was because you could be single and come after that married man, but I'm talking about
So the
two people
singles
two people that are married,
right.
and one is coming after the other, and they're both they're married or whatever the case may
So
be.
that was vice versa. So
Yes.
you saying single people too?
Single people coming after somebody that has someone. A single woman coming after a married man. A single man coming after a married woman. Or a married man coming after a married woman, or a married woman coming after a married man. Why do they do it? Period. Somebody says, Latasha, she said addiction. Did you see that comment? She said addiction.
Okay, addiction. I can see that. Okay.
They addicted. They're addicted.
They're addicted to married men and married women. Whoa, Lord.
They're addicted. Why? Why are you addicted?
Well, I know people are addicted to sex, but addicted to married men and married women.
That's a good one.
I don't know
Said
now.
they're addicted. That's a good one though. I mean,
I can go with
I could too. I mean, I could get with that. I could say, hey, that could be exactly that.
Yeah.
That they're addicted and they can't help themselves, and that's what they like doing. They love to see or
how far they can go.
Yep, exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
They trying to test your faith.
Yep, she said
Test
addiction.
your water.
She said not just addiction, she said selfishness.
Selfishness?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's
coming after that person. They're addicted
to
and they're selfish.
And they are selfish. I can
Yeah.
go with the selfish part.
Yeah,
too.
I could too. I can definitely go with that.
Yeah.
And because a lot of times, for a lot of women, they come after these married men because they don't want to be in a relationship with someone to where they have to be obligated to them. You know what I mean?
Because they already obligated to somebody else.
No, because they don't want to be obligated.
Why be married then?
No, what I'm saying is a single woman.
Oh,
She's
single woman.
not married, coming after a married man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of single women come after a married man because they don't want to be obligated to no one. If they with somebody else's, he got to go home to her.
So, I mean, that's so stupid. Why not go with another guy that ain't married? You ain't got to be obligated. If you can.
Hold on, I'm about to go there.
You can do whatever you want with that one because they single.
I'm about to tell you. A lot of times they feel safe. You know what I mean when I say safe? Safe sexually. Because he's only sleeping with her. So they think.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
So the single person thinks the husband is sleeping with one person.
Yep.
So.
And he's only going home to her. He ain't going home to a whole. And she don't have to. The only thing she got to do is play with him and then send him home.
But she having sex with him.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
That's still gross.
It's very gross. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's gross. It's gross. It's gross. Now, on the man's side, you know, you hear these men, because we talked about fellatio before, right? We discussed that on part 1. We said a lot of times, a lot of men, especially in the believers sector, right? They want fellatio. And a lot of the women don't want to do it. So guess what? They're going to go out and find somebody else to do it.
Why find somebody else to do it when they just tell their wives what they like?
What if they telling them and they still don't do it?
Well, that's his problem.
His problem or her?
No, it should be
Let's get this politically correct.
He gonna have to numb himself.
Hold on.
He gonna have to because
So
he's married.
So this is why I always advocate before you get married, you need to have a discussion.
Like what you like,
Yes.
what you don't like.
Yes.
But,
because if this is something that you don't like.
But what if it's something that they sort of tried it and.
Girl, let me ask you something.
Let me ask y'all something. How many of you love a good testimony?
Girl, I love testimony, but it better be good.
But nobody really talks about what it takes to get there.
Well, you're right, because the moments that we pray through and the tears we cried.
Yeah.
And guess what? The faith that we be trying to keep, I'm still broken.
Oh, see, well, we've mastered saying, I'm good, and while carrying things that we haven't still gotten rid of.
You're right, but this show isn't about keeping it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this show is about telling truth with grace.
Yeah, base lifestyle.
Yeah.
Real conversations.
Faith without filters and living life without being a pretender.
And healing without judgment. Yeah. Because loving God doesn't mean you don't have struggles.
And guess what? And needing grace doesn't mean we weak either.
Faith.
Lifestyle.
Real talk.
We're
back. This is Tell My Ish. Premiering
February 26th.
on YouTube. See you there.
Be
real
there.
Soon. See you there.
Hey.
Real soon. See you there. Real soon. Yeah.